In this tutorial, we'll walk through the process of designing your first database. First, open MySQL and create a new database if you haven't already. Once your database is ready, create a table called user to store user information. In this table, you will define several columns: user ID, full name, and email. Each column should have an appropriate data type. For example, user ID can be an integer and set as the primary key, while full name and email can be stored as variable length strings using varchar. This step helps structure your data so that each user's information is stored in an organized and efficient way. The next table is the orders table, which is used to store information about each order placed by users. This table should include columns such as order ID, which uniquely identifies each order date to record when the order was made, and user ID to link the order to a specific user. The user ID column acts as a foreign key, connecting each order to the corresponding record in the user table. The order items table is designed to store the details of each item within an order. This table includes order item ID as a unique identifier for each item entry, order ID to associate the item with a specific order, product ID to identify which product was purchased, and quantity to indicate how many units of the product were ordered. This structure allows one order to contain multiple products. The products table stores information about all available products. It should include product ID as the primary key, product name to store the name of the product, price to represent the cost, and category ID to associate the product with a specific category. This table helps organize and manage the product catalog efficiently. Finally, the categories table is used to group products into different categories. It contains category ID as the unique identifier and category name to describe the category. This table makes it easier to organize products and enables better filtering and classification within the database. Once you have finished creating all the tables, open the database diagram tool in MySQL, such as MySQL Workbench, and create a new Enhanced Entity Relationship diagram. Add all your tables to the diagram workspace so you can visually represent the overall structure of your database. Next, define the relationships between the tables by connecting the appropriate foreign keys. As you build the diagram, ensure that each relationship correctly represents the type of association, such as one-to-many, e.g., one user can have many orders, and one order can have many order items. You can also adjust the layout of the diagram to make it clean and easy to read by organizing tables logically and avoiding overlapping connections. Connect the user table to the orders table using a one-to-many relationship. This means that one user can place multiple orders, while each order belongs to only one user. Then, connect orders to order items with a many-to-many relationship. An order can contain multiple products, and a single product can appear in multiple orders. This creates a many-to-many relationship between the orders table and the products table. To implement this, we use the order has order items table as a junction table. Next, connect the orders table to the products table using a many-to-many relationship. We use the order items has products table as a junction table to implement this relationship. Connect products to categories with a one-to-many relationship. Each product belongs to a single category, while one category can include multiple products. This creates a one-to-many relationship between the categories table and the products table. This ERD provides a complete visual representation of the database structure, showing primary keys, foreign keys, and the relationships between all tables. It helps to ensure the database is normalized, reduces redundancy, and makes it easier to manage, query, and scale the e-commerce system effectively. You have successfully designed your first database. By following the steps, you created tables and junction tables to handle the many-to-many relationship between orders and products. Your database is now well structured, normalized, and ready to store and manage e-commerce data efficiently. Additionally, by creating an ER diagram, you can visualize the relationships between tables, making it easier to understand, maintain, and scale your database in the future. This is a great foundation for learning more advanced database concepts, writing SQL queries, and building functional applications on top of your database.